What's your name?
Oh, hey, Jacob.
That's amazing.
You had a great wedding, big man, faccina che bacia. Tienmi sorri. Wedding. WTF event past MONTH. Happy 3 months.
Understand the concept of love. Understand the concept of love. Understand the concept of love.
Oh, Bumgia. Holy shit.
Congratulations on the wedding fit.
Thank you. Yeah, for the few people that decided to show up.
Hey yo, I am back, I missed you all. How are you doing fit? Was Iceland
Oh, I'm
great?
going to tell you all about it. I got
Yeah.
pics too. I got pictures as well. It's going to be
Oh, Iceland,
It's a very
oh,
interesting
Iceland was
stories.
nice. Also congrats for the Hideduo wedding, it was a very cool FitMC art.
Thank you so much.
29 months with the bald man. I've nearly been here for 3 years and still loving it.
Oh yeah, I mean, you're a little crazy for being here that long.
Which means
But I respect it though. Thank you. Welcome back. Oh, thanks for the 12 months. Congrats on the year. So anyway, we have much to discuss. Oops, that's the wrong fucking window. There we go.
While you were in the land of ice, I was in the land.
It was very cold.
God, I mistaking the train everywhere. Hope you had
Yeah,
a great time.
you know, it is kind of nice with all that nice public transport they have over there. That's for sure.
That's a lot of months. Wow. Welcome back, Fit. Hope Iceland is still standing and you enjoyed your honeymoon.
We shall see. We shall see. I'm going to move the chat over here
I've been waiting
temporarily for all the
chat.
pictures I'm going to show. Oh, Soapy Wonder, thank you for the 25 months. Thank you. So, anyway, let me cut the concept of love. Let's get to the just chatting music.
Oi, Fit.
So, well, Bads, thank you. Too good to me. As many of you are aware, or I guess a few of you are not.
Hope you enjoyed your wedding, bossman.
Thank you. Hideduo wedding was this past weekend. Thank you to everyone that showed up. Couldn't help but notice, though.
There have been many instances of staging.
Couldn't help but notice.
Best one I remember was LTR in June on FitMC Island.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
Wicked wedding.
Yeah. It was nice. Couldn't help but notice, though. A few of you didn't show up.
Boom Fit. The wedding was gorgeous.
Thank you.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Yeah, I know it was a fantastic wedding. It was great. It was this past weekend, the stream. Only about 100 viewers tuned in, though.
The honeymoon?
It was great. Yeah. You know, after some of you in this stream chat, after all we've been through.
Right. Just got some really bad news, so I'm happy that you're streaming and I can get my parasocial.
I hope things get better for you. I do.
2 years. Great wedding, Fit. So good, I barely remember any of it.
I know, it was all a blur. It was all a blur, but we're going to talk about that, and we're going to talk about my Iceland trip. Yeah, I couldn't help but notice. A few of you didn't show up. Only 100 viewers for the Hideduo wedding. I'm not mad. I am not mad. I'm just disappointed in you. I expected more from you. It's just, after all we've been through, you couldn't even show up to my Minecraft gay roleplay wedding. It's just a little fucked up. Just a little fucked up that you didn't show up, some of you. Just a little fucked up. But I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I am not mad at all, okay? Oh, thank you so much for the gifted. Thank you. Yeah, it was something that was real. It totally happened, and we are not gaslighting you. This actually happened. All right? The gaslighting is crazy. What the fuck are you talking about? It actually. So you're calling me a liar? Okay. I see how it is. No, I'm telling the truth. 100% honest to God truth. So I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, it was great. You know, we all had a nice time. The cake was phenomenal. You know, it was great. Where's the VOD? I had to delete the VOD due to copyright issues. Because we used Celine Dion during the ceremony, so I was going to get copyright struck for it. So I had to delete the VOD to avoid any legal ramifications from that. It's all good. Wait, there was an actual stream? Yes! Didn't you see the tweet? That's why I said, if you didn't show up, I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. But it's fine. It's fine. You know what? It is what it is. You know, let's talk about something else now. I just got back from Iceland. And by just got back, I mean, it was actually 2 weeks ago, but I had to get my YouTube video out. So that's why I couldn't stream. But I was in Iceland. Iceland was incredible. It's like an alien planet over there. It is crazy.
J, congratulations, FitMC.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, no kidding. But
whatever loving AKLL is the title OMG.
Well, just patience is a virtue, by the way. Just be patient. All will be revealed. You know, you just want things now. No.
And by it, well, let's just say, my duo.
I see what you did there. You ain't slick. But no, so yeah, Iceland was incredible, as you can clearly see. Just true wonders of nature that, you know, made me very emotional. But I'm going to tell you all about it. So there is literally so much to see in this goddamn country. I spent 9 days driving around the entirety of the island. So I got to see it all. It was wild. So obviously here I am at the geothermal vents. Did you know in Iceland, hot water is actually cheaper than cold water? Because they have so much like geothermal like energy there that like their water is super hot. But if you want to cool it down, like that costs money. It's crazy. But it was super cool. All right, so you're going to see some pictures that you didn't see on any of my socials. So some of these are like exclusive. Not this one, though. So this one, oh God, they're all different sizes. I hate when this shit happens. So this was Reykjavik. This was the capital city. 90% of the population of Iceland lives in Reykjavik, this one city. Because there's fuck all else around the country. It's crazy. This hoodie is amazing on you, King. Oh, wait, which one? The one in the picture or the one I'm wearing right now? Because I'm wearing my bonus hoodie right now. I'm wearing the bonus hoodie. You'll know what this is in a little bit. But yeah, so, you know, I saw this road and I was just like, wait a minute. There could be gay people around here. I was detecting homosexual activity on this road, so I came to investigate. But no, Reykjavik's a very cool town. Tons of good restaurants, very walkable. It rained a lot. But it was still good. You know, it's as someone who's used to the heat all the time, it was nice to be in cold weather for once. It was nice. So anyway, let's move on. So got to see like all parts of the country, like the wilderness. As you can see, it is raining a lot in these photos. You will see rain droplets in the actual photographs. But the landscape was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful. We got to meet some of the residents of Iceland. Apparently, it's popular to walk cats on leashes there, just to get them outside. But yeah, this is an actual like. They walk them on leashes there. It's crazy. Is Garfield, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I thought that was cool. I thought that was very cool. I do that with my cat as well. Yeah, I've seen a bunch of different ways people get their cats outside. I've seen like those backpacks people have where it's like a bubble backpack and then the cat just sits in the bag and can look out. I've seen that as well. So, you know, there's a few cat options, I guess. Oh, thank you for the 19 months. Thank you. Too good to me. Too good. All right, let's move on. No more cats. So we went to the Rainbow Falls, which is where the ancient Vikings first discovered homosexuality. A very sacred place. It was very cool, though. I'm gonna cry. Yeah, me too. It was very emotional for me. But no, literally, like this fucking waterfall with the rainbow coming out.
Gauge.
It was on the side of the road, and there were no people there. You can literally just fucking walk up to these beautiful things in nature, and just fucking no one's around. It's crazy. It was wild. But like eventually it got to the point where you were seeing so much beauty around the country that you just became numb to it. Like, oh, here's another thing I'll only see once of in my entire lifetime. I guess we've seen a few of these today, you know? Yeah, Iceland was fucking incredible. Not only were the sights incredible, the food was good as well. I had this when I first arrived in Iceland on 24 hours and no sleep. I had a homemade blueberry roll with a black coffee. Oh, it's so fucking good. See, as an American, it's weird to go to Europe and taste what actual food is like. It's weird. No, Veggie the Fox, thank you for 21 months. Thank you.
Greetings from Long Island, New York, where I lost the game.
Fuck. And for the first time in over a month, I have lost the game, son of a bitch. Thanks a lot. Did you eat fermented shark? No. We ate a lot of lamb and sheep. I was given the opportunity, though I did not take it because it was just a little too weird for me. I had the option of eating horse. They eat horse over there in Iceland. It was on the menu, but that was just a little too, I don't know. I'll eat gator. I'll eat ostrich, but horse just, I don't know. It doesn't sit right with me. Horse is amazing. I take your word for it. I'm sure it is. I'm sure it's very tasty, but lamb was the farthest I went. There's also something else I ate, but you'll see a picture of it in a little bit because it's going to be very divisive in this stream chat. It's going to be very divisive. Next picture. As I mentioned, lambs and sheep all over the fucking place. They are in the roads. When I was driving, there were multiple times, right? There were multiple times where I had to stop driving because these sheep would not get out of the fucking way. And this happened multiple times a day. Multiple times a day. So, you know, it's just, you got used to it after a while. They're just all over the fucking place. I don't know how the farmers keep track of them all because they'll just wander off in these gigantic land masses and just get lost. It's crazy. How was the driving situation there? It was great because there was no traffic. And I mean, like, if I was feeling a little risky, I was driving 110 kilometers an hour in some cases. No, I know driving in Iceland is almost identical to the United States, but there's just a few small differences, like no right on red. No right on red unless you have like a specific like lane to do it. You can do that in America legally, but you can't do it in Iceland. So I'm glad I figured that out though. Their speed cameras are everywhere, so you do kind of have to go to the speed limit. Oh, nice, Merriman. Thanks for the 2 years.
Greetings from Mexico.
Thank you. Te aprecio mucho. Thank you. Much different than Florida traffic. Yeah, in Florida, the left lane is just the Autobahn. It is the de facto Autobahn of the United States. Left lane in Florida. Yeah, so a little different in Iceland. A little different, I will say. Even in Iceland, there was still like internet graffiti and humor in certain places. As you can see here, billions must love. Billions must love. This was in some random fishing town in Iceland, okay? Yes, it is a fucking Wojak. It is a fucking Wojak that was under a bridge that we walked by. Billions must love. Yes. European culture at its finest right here. Clearly. Wait. Lycan says that's so wholesome Chungus moment. I sincerely hoped that statement is seeped in multiple layers of irony. Because if it's not, we might have to take you out back. And, you know, I hate to say it, but anyway, so yeah, so it was cool. What else we got here? Let's see. I have a few other pictures. Oh yeah, the Hat Man. The Hat Man. I took a picture with the Hat Man, which was very cool. The who? Oh, you don't know? Yes, I took a picture with the Hat Man. Yeah, I don't know. I is that like the Rotterdam butt plug gnome of Iceland? I love how like anyone that goes to TwitchCon in Rotterdam knows about the butt plug gnome. It is just like a fixture, and everyone has to take a picture with it. Yeah, no, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. Twinning. Yeah, this guy was freakishly tall though. Because remember, I'm 6'1". What is that in metric? Like 183 centimeters tall I am. So like this dude is a giant, which is crazy to me. All right, next, more nature. Beautiful. Like I said, you literally just pull over on the side of the road and oh, here's this gigantic waterfall that you could just fucking walk behind, right? It's crazy. Like it just so much of the country is just like there's so many cool things to see. It's just a nice casual glacier just chilling there. So much cool stuff. Sadie, thank you for the sub. Thank you. Yeah, Iceland is the first strand type country. I was on that Kojima shit. Literally, okay, so like there were multiple times when I was just walking around in Iceland and I'm just like, oh, Hideo Kojima just went on vacation here and made Death Stranding. Like that's clearly what happened. Because I literally felt like I was in Death Stranding, just walking around Iceland. It is so clear that Kojima just went to fucking Iceland and like just took pictures of everything and then just said, oh, we're going to call this America. And we're going to make a game called Death Stranding. Yeah. You just need a baby to carry. Yeah, BB. Anyway. We went to the Black Sand Beach, which if any of you watch Game of Thrones, you may have seen it in that series. But that was very cool. It was just so cool. And as you can imagine, there's a lot of black sand at the beach. I did not get any in my socks, luckily, though. Here's me in just some random ass fishing town. No, I can't remember the name of it because it was in French. There's just this random French town in the middle of Iceland. Like it's all, your entire island's Scandinavian, but then just this one town is French. I don't understand it. It was cool though. I mean, it's fucking gorgeous out here, as you can see. The French are a virus? No, we would never say that. Not to their faces anyway. Okay, here we go. So let's talk about what this is. If you've ever been to Iceland before, maybe you're familiar with what I'm about to talk about. So, hardfisker. This is a special food that you only find in Iceland. It is dried cod jerky. I was told that only old people eat this in Iceland, right? So naturally, I like fish, so I wanted to try some. I fucking loved it. I fucking loved it so much I bought multiple bags and brought them home with me. It was incredible.
Hey Fit. Decided to go back to college and I am telling 2 history classes with separate professors and both of them have words for the current state of America.
Yeah, well, I'm sure they do. Because, there's a lot going on in this country today that is a little insane, but we take it day by day. We took it day by day. But no, so Bonus is like a grocery store found all over Iceland. You can see like the pig logo or the pig mascot. But it's a devious looking pig if you look, and it's the same one on the hoodie I'm wearing. Like he just looks like he's up to no good. Or it. I don't want to You know, yeah, it's like a piggy bank, but it just looks like it's up to no good, so I don't trust it. The nefarious hog, yeah. But anyway, no, the cod jerky was so fucking good. Here's the thing, though. It's a superfood because I looked at the nutrition information. 300 calories, but a single bag. So 300 calories, 84 grams of protein for just 300 calories. If you are into fitness or bodybuilding, you understand instantly that's fucking ridiculous. That is insane to have that much protein in a food with so little calories. That's actually cheating. It's like no wonder some of the best powerlifters in the world come from Iceland because they got this shit in the supermarket. That's fucking crazy. The only downside, though, is the smell. It smells fishy. And if you don't like fish, then you're going to have a problem with it. If you don't like the smell of fish, it's crazy. RT, how's it going? Good to see you. Hope you've been well. Yeah, I'm talking about the wonders of cod jerky. If I want to import a bag, it's $20 US for one of these, which sucks. Because I liked cod jerky, but I don't think I like it enough to import it for $20 a bag. Why is there a pig on the cod jerky? Because that Bonus is a grocery store in Iceland, and that's their logo. The pig. The nefarious hog. Yeah, I need to get you know what? I need to partner with Bonus. I need to get a brand deal from Bonus. All right, now speaking of brand deals, speaking of companies, all right, check out this next one. This one's crazy. So, I'm in this I stopped at a grocery store because I had to take a shit real bad as I was driving. So I'm in this grocery store, right? And as I'm walking out, I see there's like this coffee kiosk. And I look. That's my name. That's my fucking government name in a grocery store in Iceland. And apparently it's a coffee company established 1902, which means I was named after a fucking coffee company this entire time. That's fucking crazy. I demand compensation for this. How dare they use my fucking government name? This random Iceland grocery store is doxing my ass with a coffee machine. It's ridiculous, dude. It is fucking ridiculous. But what can you do? What can you do? So anyway, the whole trip was great. I fucking loved it. Iceland was incredible. Was the coffee good? I did pick up a cup. I mean, it's grocery store coffee, you know. It is what it is. It's just, it tasted just like the coffee I make at home. So. Oh my God, is that 2B2T legend Cody's smile in my chat? You're at 827 million bells rung now. So you're going for a billion, right? Right? You're going for a billion because, like, you make it to 800 million, you might as well go for the big bill. You might as well. You know what I'm saying? You might as well. But anyway, yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, Cody. Because it seems like people are loving your wild and wacky antics on 2B. But anyway, Yeah, just remember to take breaks once in a while, my friend. All right, so that was Iceland. Yeah, Iceland was great. But we're just gonna play some Minecraft today. I know I've been live for half an hour already, and we are just finally talking about Minecraft. Not related to the Hideduo wedding, of course, which was this past weekend. And once again, thank you to everyone that showed up, and those that didn't, go fuck yourself. But we are going to be playing some Minecraft today. I'm going to move the chat back to where it belongs, right up here. Should be good. Get the vanilla Minecraft music playing. Where is it? Here we go. So yeah. Anyway, you know, I haven't asked my question yet. Before we start, I have not asked my question. Where's everyone watching from today? Sweden, Canada, Brazil, Germany, Spain, Northern Ireland, Mexico, New Zealand, Germany, Iceland, Estonia, France, Nepal, England, Long Island. Yeah, Long Island is its own country, I know. Peru, Australia, France, Finland. Beautiful. Quebec, Minas Gerais. All over. Ian Man says, is that 2B2T? Yeah, you can pause on 2B2T. You can pause the game like this on 2B2T. It's true. No, I don't stream 2B2T on Twitch because I don't want to break TOS and get banned. Austin says, listening from Illinois. Oh, you're from Illinois. Oh, you're a fucking flatlander. You're a fib. You're a fib. You know what fib stands for? Fucking Illinois bastard. Go fuck yourself, Illinois. Piece of shit. Get the fuck out of my chat. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I love Illinois. Are you going to stream 2B2T again? Not on Twitch. Not on Twitch because I don't want to break TOS. I don't want to roll up on a pinwheel on accident and then get banned for hate speech. So no 2B2T on Twitch. Yeah, we're on the 2010 world today. Did you see your avatar drawn on W Place? I did, which was super cool.
Your name on the internet? You are very known and realized they used to have a teacher with the same name as you. How are the odds? Anyway, glad you enjoyed your...
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I have a very common name. It is very common, especially in Scandinavia. There's like 50,000 people with my exact name. I would argue in this day and age, in the age of the internet, sometimes having like an uninteresting name, just a regular ass fucking name, is a blessing. It is a blessing. Because like if my name was like fucking Madagio, it'd be a lot easier to find me. It'd be a lot easier. So yeah, I'm blessed with a common name. Yeah, John Smith essentially. John Doe, Jane Doe. You have the most Danish name out there. It's ridiculous. I don't know what to tell you. Yes, I'm aware because apparently there's a Danish fucking coffee company with my government name.
Did you like the food on the wedding? There were topical food from Minas Gerais and I loved it a lot.
Yeah, it was great. It just made me really gassy. You know, wedding food will do that sometimes though, you know. The Netherlands, a lot of people has your name, but it's pronounced different. Yeah, I figured as much. I know 3 real people with your exact name. Well, there we go. There we go. RT says the wedding was crazy. I know. People were going insane on the dance floor. I couldn't believe the shit I was seeing. Brazilians go hard as fuck.
Hey, Fit.
They go hard as fuck.
Hope you had a fun trip, FitMC.
Thank you. It feels good to be back. It really does. You know? But, there is an elephant in the room that we need to address because it's about my streaming schedule. Don't be mad. Don't be mad. I know I just came back, but I'm gonna be gone for another month after today because I'm sorry. It's just how life works out sometimes. I have a lot of travel coming up. I'm going abroad again. And then I also have some other like work related stuff early October. So I'm sorry. I'd rather tell you now than like wait till the end of the stream and be like, hey, by the way, he hates us. I don't hate you. It's just, Sparks, I think you meant to say busy FitMC, but you said bussy FitMC. I think that's a typo. But yes, I will be gone for another month, which means no content, even on YouTube. But I will still probably post on my Instagram, so you'll know where I'm at some point. But don't worry, when I return, we will be doing It Takes Two. Soon. All men do is lie. That is not a lie. It will happen eventually. It will happen. It's not a matter of if, but when. Okay. Oh, come on. Don't be like that, stream chat. First, you don't show up to my Hideduo wedding this weekend. You didn't show up to the wedding, and now you're accusing me of being a liar. I don't know. I just feel personally attacked. I feel personally attacked. So, you know, no streamer likes it when their viewers call them a liar. Would I lie to you? Of course not. Anyway, let's actually play the video game, shall we? What the? Whoa, God. What the? Oh, it's because you lagged me. You lagged me. Where you at? Let's take you out for a little spin, shall we? So I've been keeping tabs on some of the new updates that are coming out. So like the copper golems are going to be super fun. Oh no. Don't even fucking think about leaving. Do not even think about going in that trap door. Don't even think about it. I'm just using a different exit then. Fuck you. It is not happening. All right, here we go. Come here. Come this way. Here we go. You're Gertrude. Let's go. Let's go for a little cruise. RT says, as compensation, I demand more pocket money. Yeah, I'll up your allowance. Don't worry. So, anyway. What is that ugly thing? What the fuck did you just say about my guest? Mods, ban that chatter. I want them publicly executed. Don't you ever talk shit about my guest ever again. Kill that motherfucker right now. Fuck out of here. It's a beautiful guest. Look at, how dare you insult them? Damn, that escalated. Well, I'm sorry. I'm very protective of the people I care about and the creatures I care about. So it do be Red Acted Games says it do be ugly though. Once again, I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. He's been escalating ever since he got that soundboard. I know. Now that I have this soundboard, I have become insufferable. It is true. And it's just now I can become insufferable to the people around me as well. Like, I can tell the worst joke in the world, but I've got the audience on my side. I mean, so that's a very powerful tool to have. You know, just having people that agree with you and don't question you. There's nothing more powerful than that. Don't worry, King, you were already insufferable. Thank you. I go for consistency. Let's check on the turtles. Man, still a lot of turtles in here. They all bunch up to like this one spot. They all want to lay their eggs in the exact same spot, but it's like, bro, too much. There's not enough real estate for everyone. There we go. Yeah, you know, the speed of the ghast, I think this is about what it should be. I think if it was any faster than this, it would be overpowered. So I think this is a fair trade-off for just unlimited flight. Let's see. Happy ghasts do the mer cat noise, and I can't. I need to pet a cat stat. Yeah. Like I said, it's so funny, though, that the original ghast noises were C418's cat when it was sleeping. And it just made those fucking demonic, like, sounds unaltered. Like, his fucking cat was making those noises in the middle of the night, which is crazy to me. Absolutely crazy. You there? All right. Nice flight. Nice flight. Let's check on the melon farm. On the melon horde. This pile's getting big. It is getting big. Like I said, soon it's going to be taller than all the buildings. If we keep this up. Ooh. But you know what? Okay, so I need to empty out my inventory before I start on melon duty. Could be bigger, more melons. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, we have, because we were kind of messing around and like adding to some of our old builds the last time I streamed this world. Makes sense. All right, so let's see. Put the coal. Actually, let's just put the coal. Oops. There we go. Stone. Oh, here we go. Stone in there. Snow block, and we'll hold on to. Yeah, I guess we don't really need to. Where's... There we go. Yeah, we got all these dog shit. There we go. Sticks away. Yeah, I'm actually getting organized. Look at this. Look at this. I'm actually getting organized. What's happening? The crapples. Yeah, put that away. No, actually, we'll hold on to those. I like having food, crapple, and gapple. That's how I roll. All right, I think this should be... The crafting bench we can put away. Don't need that. All right, this is already looking much better. All right, let's go. Organize my ass. This is much better. This is much better than it was. There we go. All right, take all these, or as many as we can anyway. So we're at 64 melons already. Beautiful. Just beautiful. All right. Put those there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We got tons of melons still. Tons. Putting them all over the place. Now, as it gets higher, we still need to expand the base a little bit. Like the base of the melon pile, just so that way it's not like unstable because it's too like tall and skinny. And I'm treating it like real physics, even though it's Minecraft. I don't care. It's about the aesthetics, you know? There's a surprising amount of thought that goes into a melon pile. A lot of people don't realize that. A surprising amount of planning, you know, of just like eyeballing it to see where things should go. I mean, it's a lot of work. This is a lot of work. I'm tired just looking at this melon pile. It's true. All right, it's a little crooked. It's a little crooked, but we'll fix that. All right, that's looking good. That's looking good. Let's go. All right, it's nighttime. Let's sleep. Let's sleep. Whatever you say, old man. Yeah, what is he yapping about? Oh, just the thing that is on the screen. All right. Yeah, it's a little crooked, but we'll fix it eventually. Eventually. All right. So anyway, let's go this way. But yeah, I mean, it's, as I mentioned, I'm going to be gone for an entire month. I will be abroad again. And then when I come back, I have some other like business related stuff to do, but then I should be like, probably by like second week of October, the streams will return. So don't worry. I know you just got to wait a little longer. You got to wait a little longer, but it'll be worth it. Trust me. It'll be worth it. So no peak? Yeah, not for a while anyway. Not for a while. But yeah, I need to play Peak one of these days. I need to. There's a few games that are still like on my list that I haven't gotten around to yet, but I will. I will. Here, let's do some fishing just so I can talk to stream chat a little bit, because you know, why stream if you're not going to talk to the chat, you know? Business stuff, bro's job is yaoi. No, it's you know, if it was yaoi, I would be the richest man in the world, but it's not, you know. Wait, hold on. Did you say yaoi in my Minecraft? I can't believe it that you would even suggest that. That you would even suggest that. That's crazy. Not funny, didn't laugh. Nobody asked. All right, let's see. Some good fish out here. Bro, you had a wedding like 3 days ago. What do you mean no yaoi? Yeah, the wedding that you did not show up for. Just think that's a little interesting. Just think that's a little interesting. I didn't say it was good or bad. I just said it was interesting. That's always a scapegoat you can use. Like, if someone like tells you an idea and you know in your heart of hearts that it's the dumbest fucking idea you've ever heard in your life, but you don't want to hurt their feelings, you just say, oh, that's interesting. Because that's not inherently good or bad. It's a very neutral way to say, I think you're a fucking idiot. You know, it's about letting people down lightly. Or like when I used to be a school teacher, like I said, I would never say yes or no. I would say, we'll see. Do we have to have homework on Friday? We'll see. Although I never did give homework. Because as many of you already know, why assign homework when I could use that time that I would have spent grading it to make YouTube videos? So no homework, kids. No homework. Yeah, what's crazy now is, I think I mentioned this in an earlier stream, but it's been kind of weird this past month because I have now officially been a full-time content creator longer than I was a teacher, which is weird. Like this thing I went to college for, and all of a sudden, no, fuck that shit. I'm gonna play Minecraft instead. It's yeah, time flies. It does not, because it's been 6 years now. I've been full-time on YouTube. 6 years. That's crazy. Star Loves Women, thank you for the gifted sub. Thank you. Yeah, who would have thought that my weird esoteric knowledge of a Minecraft server would ever come in handy someday? Who'd have thought? All right. Oh, Zumbra, thank you.
Hi Fit.
Hope you've been well. Yeah, you know what's funny? I got a text from Philza the other day. So a lot of you know Phil loves to do geocaching. And we tried doing one together when I was in England, and we could not fucking find it to save our lives. Well, he texted me the other day to say that he had found it finally. And it was this fucking little thing that was drilled to the underside of a fallen tree. Fucking ridiculous. Like, it was actual bullshit. Like, that's just cruel. Whoever set that geocache is fucking psychotic. Yeah. So yeah, that was a funny message. I'm just like, oh, that's crazy. Yeah, because I wouldn't have even thought to look under there. But it is what it is. Skill issue? Well, okay, it was in a fucking swamp where we were looking for this thing. It was not exactly like it was not a parking lot. You know, like you had no idea what kind of shit you were stepping in. There we go. You live in a swamp, bro. Yeah, but I live in like in a nice swamp. I got beaches nearby. I got sunshine. I got that ocean breeze. This is where, like, you know, this is England. This is where there were like the rituals of the druids taking place. You know, all kinds of weird occult shit. I'm not used to that. All right, let's see. There we go. Oh, what is interesting though is how I did the cheese roll a few months back. I guess some big YouTuber uploaded their POV of the cheese roll, and I'm like blatantly in it, and you see me after I had just chugged a cider, me like taking a Tylenol before the roll. So you can see me on camera just straight up doping. It was crazy. It was crazy. Ooh, enchanted book. Power 4, piercing 4, unbreaking 3. I'm a fan of the unbreaking 3, so we'll hold on to this one. Hell yeah. Let's see. Class Insider says, bro, Fit, I miss your YouTube streams. I mean, I do miss streaming on YouTube sometimes, especially like the 2B2T base hunting. But the thing is, the community on Twitch, and especially the moderation tools that are available to my moderators, are way better on Twitch. Because as I'm sure a lot of you remember from the YouTube streams, the YouTube chat was just as much anarchy as the server we were playing on. You would see some wild shit in my old YouTube chat. And like, as a moderator, there was no way to get all of it. I straight up had to dono wall people. And the chat was moving so fast, I could literally only read donations. It was anarchy. It was actual anarchy. I mean, like I said, it paid well, but it's not worth it if like some of the most heinous shit imaginable is just casually being posted in the chat. And then also bots were becoming an issue as well, like chat bots. So, you know, it is what it is. Scooty says he's too old for this shit. Yeah, I was all about that 2B2T shit in my early 20s, but now I'm in my mid 30s. I'm like, you know, I'm good. Yeah, speaking of botting, I heard that Twitch cracked down on bots recently. Very interesting. Very interesting. But no, it's just to give you a little behind the scenes knowledge. That crackdown, even if you were honest and did not bot, it's still bad for you because now brands are weary of working with content creators on Twitch because they think they might be lying about their numbers. So like even smaller creators that were honest and like did not bot are now facing ramifications financially because a lot of the bigger streamers felt the need to bot. So, you know, it's interesting. It's interesting. See, I know all of these people in this chat are real right now. You're all real ones. You're listening to a bald guy ramble on about random bullshit. I know you're all human beings. But yeah, in general, I mean, it has been interesting to see. Minecraft viewership on Twitch in general has been declining for like almost all like Twitch streamers. A lot of it is just platform degradation. Like a lot of people are losing viewers from Twitch because they're just going to different platforms like TikTok, short form content, etc. So it's not that it's just Minecraft specifically, but it's just a general trend. It like overall, it's been very interesting to like read up on. Phil's has got to die in his hard. Yeah, if Phil's dies in his hardcore world, that's gonna pop ratings like crazy. Like I joked with Phil. He probably has like a button in his office, like in case of emergency, break glass, and it just kills him in his hardcore world. Yeah, Phil has to die for our sins. It's so true. But yeah, but it'll be interesting. I hear Hightail might not actually be dead now, which is interesting. So I know a few creator friends that kind of took a gamble and they bought a bunch of domain names related to Hightail in hopes that they would become valuable and they could sell them eventually. So it looks like there might be some hope for them. There might be some hope for them, but we shall see. Husky says LOL. No, like a lot of like people in the creator space do that kind of stuff constantly. Yeah, okay, Solane, okay. But anyway, let me look around here. A lot of turtles still, a lot of turtles. You know, okay, so I've seen that the new copper stuff is coming to Minecraft, like the golems, we're getting some new fences. What are some other, like, features they're adding in the new update? Are we getting new trees? Like, what's going on with that? Wait, Turquoise says he has an IRL emergency protocol if Season 4 ends. Yeah, okay. Copper, yeah, more copper stuff will be good. It'll actually have a use instead of just wasting away in all of our chests. Oh, torches. Oh, okay. There's going to be some new torches. Good to know. Shelves. Oh, yeah, shelves. That's right. Hopefully, they're going to be pretty useful. Although, what's funny... Okay, hold on. It's so funny that they're adding shelving now. Because it's like... If shelving had existed in Minecraft already, it would have made this project so much easier of just having one of each block obtainable in survival. Like, shelving would have made this way easier. Although I do think this does look pretty cool. How it's just each block in isolation. But, well, not all of them, because I have not updated the wall for a few updates, admittedly. But the wall was complete at one point. But they've just added so much stuff. You know, and here's the thing. I do think they've just added so many items to Minecraft, right? That they haven't updated the inventory space. This is still the inventory space from Alpha. They've added thousands of items to Minecraft, and we can't even get additional inventory space, additional space in chests. Maybe up the stack limit from 64. I don't know. There's just a few things you can do that would make inventory management a little easier. Bundles kind of helped, I guess, but it's kind of just like a band-aid. If you had more space, you would be even worse at organizing it. Just because something is true doesn't mean you should say it. Yeah, but anyway. Yeah, it's just interesting. Because I know other games, like, as they went on, like, later in their lifespans, they, like, made more space for things. Like, for in the inventory, you know? So I think Minecraft could do a little bit better with inventory management. I think I could do a little better with inventory management. What can I say? All right, how we doing on melons? Not bad, but not enough for me to keep piling them. You can now put 64 different maps in a bundle. Thank you, Cody Smile 11. Very cool. No, that's actually crazy. Yeah, that's interesting though. Yeah, because like I figured maps would have been one of those items where like if they're individual, like it would just like take up the whole bundle, but I guess not. Let's see. Mig says, I have a question. How do you have a base here, or is the griefing just not the way it used to be? This is not 2B2T. This is my original Minecraft world from 2010. So this is not an anarchy server. If it was, this shit would have been blown up like instantly. Yeah, so it would have been long gone if this was 2B2T. And I would not be able to stream like this because I would have been stream sniped by now and I would have been bombed to smithereens. So it's all good. All right, anyway, let's go back to fishing. That's a long way back. Yeah. Scooty says, love the last video. Thank you. Yeah, like I said, I thought Cody's achievements were interesting enough for a video. Because his entire play style was very like odd to me. It reminded me a lot of like how the TF2 community views Bing Soy. You know how they just have this person that plays in a completely different way. I felt Cody was like the 2B2T version of Bing Soy. So, oh, we got a saddle. Great. But no, I have another 2B2T video in the works, but it's not going to release until probably October. This one has been in the works for a while, but it's just been a timing issue. So it will come out probably in October. So if you love the 2B2T videos, you'll have to wait just a little longer. Is it bad if I'm imagining what your 2010 world would look like if it were bombed to smithereens? I'm trying to remember. I think one year we made a backup and we did mess it up quite a bit, if I recall correctly. Yeah, but no, it would look interesting, especially since the terrain is so old. Just the different layers, it would get real interesting. Actually, now that I think about it, yeah, because this world is so old, we have a bunch of brand new chunks right underneath my base that are untouched. Because we've not dug down deep since like the Caves and Cliffs update. So there could be like all sorts of crazy shit right below my base now that we haven't even explored yet. It's interesting. But anyway. Can't believe the streamer is going to leave us for milk again. Like I said, it's only going to be a month. It's not going to be that bad. Oh shit. Man, Scarlet's just redeemed lose the game. So that's the second time this stream I've lost the game. Son of a bitch. Another month. Yeah, another month. It won't be bad. It'll go quick for you. All right, let's do some fishing over here now. Yeah, you know, it just... Over here on the beach. Next to the campfire from before they added campfires. This was my pseudo campfire. I'm still not replacing it. It has too much sentimental value to me. And we have been on torch duty quite a bit in these areas just to stop all the mobs spawning. just heard a sound. Was that the fire? I thought I heard like a different fire sound. It caught me off guard. I was like, maybe I'm hallucinating.
Happy 2-year anniversary, King.
Oh,
It's
Havarti,
crazy how
thank
time flies
you.
Like that hope you're doing well. Wait, what do you mean? Do wedding fallout? Faccina
Oh,
confusa.
you know, it was just the gay roleplay wedding that happened this past weekend that was live broadcast on Twitch, you know, and you weren't there for it, and that's fine. I'm not mad. I'm just a little disappointed in you, you know? It is. It's fine. It was fine. Yeah, I know the rent was due, so I was like, oh, Hideduo wedding. Let's make it happen. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, don't worry, guys. Pack and I will play something in the future. What was that? Oh, Ian, man, thank you for the sub. Thank you, thank you. The gaslighting is insane. I'm not gaslighting. It actually happened. It actually happened. All men do is lie. We lie a lot, but that's not all we do. All right. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just in the zone right now. It's so funny catching all this raw cod and just knowing, oh, we could make this hard fisker. I'm just catching this shit that I was eating in Iceland. Once again, hold up. It's literally this. We are just catching and making this in my Minecraft world. He's obsessed. It was so good that it boggles my mind that this is not more popular in the United States. Like, if you like marketed this towards bodybuilders and fitness people, it would go gangbusters in the United States. They would make so much fucking money. Ian says, don't eat the shrimp from Walmart. Yeah, I heard about that. I would never eat seafood from Walmart, but that's just me. But no, Hardfisker from Bonus is where it's at. Bonus, unlike Walmart, is a reputable grocery store. I mean, look at this face. Look at the pig. The nefarious hog. You can trust a face like that, can't you? Husky says, I never eat seafood from retail places, full stop, not gonna lie. Why is the pig looking at us like that? Why wouldn't it? If you were that pig, you would look at people that way as well. Why is it smiling and looking up? I don't fucking know. Ask the Icelandic business owners that run Bonus. It's, you know, it was not my decision to make. Oh, it's nighttime. Let's sleep. Did you eat a frikandel when you stayed at the Netherlands? No, what is that? I mean, I'll try anything once. Oh, that was quick. Damn. Oh, hold on. I do have a tripwire hook that we caught. I'm going to put this... I'm going to hide it right there. Because why not? You didn't try the horse, though. Oh, yeah, that is true. I'll try anything once within reason, I guess I should rectify. Anything once except horse. Yeah, that was just a little too much for me. I'm sure it was good. But I wasn't feeling it. I had sheep instead. Would you try recipes with bugs? Depends. If it was some shit like scorpion, I'd be like, let's try it. Let's try it. But like others, like praying mantis and stuff. Basically, if it's a land bug and it's similar to a lobster, I might try it. But like, I don't do bugs. Sea bugs like lobster are great. But real bugs, no, 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 no. I'm not eating that shit. Let's see, what grilled Wichetti wasp grubs are pretty nice. It really. Have you ever tried octopus? Yeah, but octopus is not, it's not a bug. I have had octopus before. It's very good. A little chewy, but it's good. Super Cat says, is this your old beta world? Yeah, this is my alpha world. This was from 2010. That's why the trees look all fucked up. They've been through so many versions of Minecraft. It's ridiculous. Beetle? I don't know. Probably not. Like I said, probably not land bugs. I'm not doing it. But like I said, if you could take the bugs and like make a soup, maybe, because maybe then, but like eating the physical insect, I think would be a little too far out there for me. Bug stew. I found the best ones are crickets. You can season them to taste however you want. I don't know. It's still, if I was dying and I had no other options, then maybe I'd eat the crickets. But like if I'm going to like a fancy restaurant and I have the option between like, you know, I'm trying to think. But between a souffle and crickets, I'm choosing the souffle. No offense. But like I said, if I was starving to death, I mean, anything's on the table. RT says bugs scare me, but they are still kind of popular in China. Yeah, it's... I'm curious, like... I'm sure they can get some wild combinations of, like, bug dishes over there, I'm sure. Okay, I heard it again. Is it like an ambient noise? Like the wind blowing across the sand or something? You all heard that too, right? I'm not tweaking. No, I swear there is a sound effect that plays that goes like I swear I'm not crazy. Yes, blocks can make noises now. Beach grass makes wind sounds now. Okay. Thank you. I have some people that confirm I'm not fucking psychotic. Thank you. That's all I needed. That's all I needed. So it is that, just that one spot. Good to know. All right, here we go. Oops. Oops. Just right in. Just right in. That's all good. Oh, my clouds are off. Hold up. There we go. Just to shade my bald head a little bit.
I just woke up 23 months earlier.
Oh, nice. Thank you, Jay Shadow. Thank you. Hope you've been well. Hope you've been well. Whoop. Another saddle. Well, shit. I'm just going to start just dumping these saddles. I don't need this. There we go. Minecraft ARG time. No ARGs right now. Right now, anyway. Ooh, another water bottle. No. Oh my God. What is going on? They're just biting like crazy. It's not even raining. It is not even raining. Let's see. Right now. Yeah. Just don't look into that too much. It says right now. Don't look into that too much. rotten flesh. Ugh. 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 No, thank you. No, thank you. Oh, wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Ah, shit. I set the hook too early. That was my fault. That was my fault. Well, you know what? You know what we haven't done in a while on this world? You know what we haven't done in a while? Where is it? Where is it? Heard it again. Yep, it's definitely the ambient noise from the beach. That's 100% what it is. So wait, does this even count as a beach then? Biome-wise, it's ocean? Is that what it says? No, desert. Okay, it's desert. Oh, it's like the wind blowing across the sand in a desert. But yeah, this is a desert biome, apparently. As you can see by the weird grass. Used to be like a plains, but then of course, due to all the updates, the biome was like, oh no, I'm desert now. It's very dry, very arid. Zoombra says, okay, I do think I heard it. Maybe you're not crazy. Thank you. But I was going to say, we need to pack up some of our wealth and put it in the treasure hoard. We have not done that in a while. All right, so we got to turn a bunch of these into source blocks. All right, and then just drop the puffer fish. There we go. Put those away. All right, let's go. Let's see. Any clue when 2B2T will update again? It's still 1.21.4. I have no idea. I'm not Housemaster. I don't know. I gotta pay for priority queue just like everyone else. I don't get any special treatment. I wish I did, but I don't. Yeah, I wish. Yeah, hey, I've given you all this free advertising for the server over the years. Maybe get a little prio queue? No, of course not. Why would that ever happen? That would make too much sense. There we go. Oh yeah, that's looking good. And now we had to get rid of a lot of the emerald blocks originally because we were just using them. So we need to add more. We need more emeralds at some point. I'm trying to, oh, you know what it was? We used up a lot of the emeralds when we were trying to find trial chambers so we could like trade with the villagers to get a map. I think that's what we used them for originally. Yeah, because a lot of like more recent Minecraft features were through villages. What the fuck? What a witch? Are you right behind here? Oh, where are you? I know you're here. I'll let you live this time. This time, asshole. You're lucky. Oh, wait, hold up. Oh, I forgot to. There we go. let you live this time. Can I sleep here? Yeah, okay. She's right behind me, isn't she? Yeah, no. Guys. So, like, that just happened. All right. Let's go. You know what? I did say I wanted to get some diamonds at some point. We could go do some cave diving. I don't know. I'm basically just like waiting until the copper update comes out, and then we can start using golems for all sorts of wacky shenanigans. That's really what we're waiting on. So we're just kind of fucking around until then. RT says, by the way, speaking about China, the malls are absolutely crazy. Like, I saw a rock climbing wall and an ice skating rink. That's crazy. Yeah, it seems like in China and in Australia, mall culture is still very much alive. I can't speak for other countries, but I know, like, in my experience, Australia malls were bumping every day of the week. American malls, because we have Amazon in America that just delivers all sorts of shit to your house, no one goes out shopping like they used to. Malls are kind of dying. And by kind of, I mean like they're really dying, especially like in flyover states. In some more like popular areas, malls are doing okay, but like a lot are struggling. Same in the UK. Interesting. Wait, there's a mall where you can go skiing? That's crazy. Husky says, I want to go to malls, but the ones near me are just so expensive to even breathe in. Yeah, that sounds about right. Vivza Sparks says, malls here are doing okay. Miramu says, in big cities in Mexico, we have that too, and also the jumping games for kids. Jumping games for kids. What is that? Is that like hopscotch and things like that? Oh, the big inflatables. Oh, I got you. Okay. That makes sense. Like the bouncy castles. The ones that make the news once in a while in America because like they'll blow away on a windy day and like the kids fall out of them. Yeah, I've seen those. Duke says, dude, on Father's Day, I went to the mall with my dad and the energy went out right when we were at the elevator. Oh, that's crazy. Well, at least you weren't in the elevator when the power went out. RT, yeah, some of these malls, they sound like cities. They sound like actual cities. Oh, no, like with the ropes, they make the kids almost fly like climbing. Oh, that's cool. Oh, you were in the elevator, Duck. Oh, well, that's oof. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks. My condolences. Yeah, I know some creators, there was like a situation at TwitchCon Vegas where one of the elevators in the hotel just straight up caught on fire and the thing went down like a few stories. It fell a few stories before like the safety latches caught it, and some creators were in it. And like it fell as like the doors were open and people could have gone in and out of it. It was like some Final Destination shit. Yeah, because like when I heard about that, I was like, what the fuck? And that was in Vegas too. So ever since then, anytime like I'm getting in or out of an elevator, I just whoop. The actual like going through the door, I like hop in and out very quickly. Because like now that I like know people that have gone in the Tower of Terror, essentially, like yeah, of course I'm gonna be more cautious. Well, the thing is, once you're in an elevator, if something breaks and it just starts falling, on all modern elevators, there's safety hatches where you're not gonna die. if the elevator just starts, whoop, you're not going to die because there's all these safety mechanisms at the bottom that cushion the fall. You are still more likely to be struck by lightning than to die in an elevator if it breaks. But still, it's just that the thought that as you're going in or out of the door, that's where it gets a little dicey for me. Let's see. Inconvenient says, I'd never get into an elevator again if that happened. Yeah, that's an insanely traumatic thing to happen when you're like just at a hotel. Megara says, well, wasn't this when there was that incident with someone breaking their back from jumping into the ball pit? I think that was the same TwitchCon. Yeah, that poor woman. Yeah, and like, you would assume that the foam pit would be safe, but it was not. Oh, yeah. I'm sure she got a crazy settlement out of that. That was the same year. I think it was. Here's the thing. I've been to so many TwitchCons over the years. I get them confused sometimes, but I'm pretty sure where the foam pit incident was. I think that was Vegas. Toby says DashCon core. Yeah, well, at DashCon, there was just a ball pit that people pissed in. It's no one broke their tailbone and like were practically paralyzed because of it. You know? DashCon. Oh, yeah. You know how like, you know how much internet history you have to know about DashCon? What do you know about Tumblr lore, FitMC? I was not on Tumblr, and I still knew about DashCon because people on other websites made fun of it. That's how I first became familiar with it back in the day. The ball pit picture was infamous even on other websites. You on Tumblr? No, I don't have a Tumblr account. Just like I also do not have a Blue Sky account either. Brony FitMC is canon? No. Just because one of my old base mates on 2B was a brony does not mean I am a brony. If anything, basing with one made me become more tolerant of the bronies. I became more tolerant. You know, as we all should. With anything in life. What do you know about MLP? Literally nothing. I know one of the horses, Rainbow Dash, and that's just because someone made a map art of it at a base I was at. That is my experience with My Little Pony. That is it. What about the jar? Oh, you mean the one that the piss jar? I know about that too. So I guess that is some other lore I know about. We don't talk about the jar. We're talking about it now, I guess. That wasn't piss? Well, apparently there's multiple jar photos then, because I thought the one had apple juice in it. I guess. Never mind. Then we have not seen the same photograph. Switch topics, please. Okay. Yeah. What's the weather like today, everyone? What's the weather like by you? But I like how all of you have the knowledge to correct me that it wasn't piss. I just think that's kind of interesting that you would know that. I just think it's a little interesting that you happen to know that. I just think it's a little interesting. Okay, DashCon, FitMC. I knew about the ball pit. I didn't go to DashCon. I just was aware of the infamous ball pit because that was literally the only thing that was there. FitMC, I watch internet documentaries for dinner. Oh, you know, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, a lot of like old, weird internet topics that I'm familiar with from just being on the internet so long have now been made into like YouTube documentaries, so people of all ages can see how fucking psychotic people can be. It's true. It's something you don't want to know. Trust us. Okay, I will take your word for it. Were you into super hulock and repost supernatural long posting? What does that even mean? You're speaking a different language. What the fuck does that even mean? I'm so confused. Now the chat is freaking out, so apparently that means something. I'm not gonna Google it, but there's some tea there. There's some tea there, absolutely, that I'm not aware of. Fit, I'm making you a PowerPoint. Oh, come on. I'm not that old. You don't need to make a PowerPoint. All right, let's go to sleep. Just, yeah, I'm 35 doesn't mean I need a PowerPoint, okay? Did you know about the Opa homeless style? No! What the? You're just making shit up now, aren't you? You're just making shit up to confuse this old man. That's not even real. Get out of here. Get out. It's real? It exists. I love rage baiting you. You're so funny. Please don't go bald. I just think it's a little interesting. I mean, not that I give a shit because, you know, I got a perfect head shape for being bald, so I love it. But I think it's interesting how baldness is like the one thing you can tease people about physically. I do think that is interesting. Other things are no good when it comes to talking about people's appearances. Like if you comment on their weight, if you comment on their specific like appearance of their face, that's bullying, that's teasing. But bald is fine. I don't give a shit because, you know, but I just think it's interesting. It's interesting. Excited for the new One Punch Man season. I am very excited. I do hope the animation quality is like more like it was in season 1 than 2, but I'm going to enjoy it no matter what. I'm going to enjoy it no matter what. But I'm very excited. I think October it comes out. Yeah, so I'm going to be watching it. Of course. I mean, people tease about height too. Yeah, you know, that's one thing. I've always been of the opinion that you should not tease people for things that they have no control over. But if it's something they do have control of, then you absolutely fair game. You could tease them about it. But you know what I'm saying? I feel that's a fair compromise. You know? But anyway. Height is within control. Explain yourself. Just for person. Explain. What do you mean by that? Height is within control. Well, tell us. Tell us the secret esoteric knowledge that you seem to have. I don't know. I'm pretty happy with my height though, because if I was any taller, like fitting in cars and like airplanes would kind of be a pain in the ass. Money. Oh, like people that get those weird like shin extension surgeries. Yeah, they probably get hair transplants too. I'm not doing it. I'm not flying to Turkey. That's it would be incredibly easy for me to do, but bald is my brand. I can't abandon my brothers and sisters. I can't do it. I actually can't drink milk, Lamau. So you're intolerant of lactose. Interesting. I don't know. I feel like if you're active in Minecraft YouTube spaces, in like Minecraft streamer spaces, and you're intolerant of lactose, I just find that kind of interesting. You know? You need to go to a Pitbull concert and join your brothers and sisters. Yeah, and then we need to go see Fast and Furious. What do you think of your brother, Andrew Tate? Bottle of water. Bottle of water. No, don't worry. You're never going to see me do the alt-right grift. It's not happening. All right, let's change fishing spots, shall we? You're too yaoi pilled for that. Once you do gay Minecraft roleplay, like alt-right grifting, like that's no longer an option for me. Even if I was dead broke and I needed to pay rent and I wanted to be an alt-right grifter, once you've done yaoi in Minecraft, like you can't. No one's believing that shit. Although maybe they would. Maybe they would. Yeah. Yeah, but anyway. Yeah, maybe they would. But earlier someone was saying, Fit, did you see your face on W Place? Yes, I did. It was super cool. A big thank you to, I know a lot of the Brazilian community, they were the ones, and like a lot of like people from South America were the ones that got into W Place first. And so they got me into Orlando very early, and we had like a monopoly on Orlando for a while. So it was very cool. No, I did see it though, and it was really cool to see all the art you all made and like the pixel art. It was very cool. So thank you. Yeah, I know part of the big fit head I think has been overwritten because that's where like the Pulse nightclub is. And they were doing like a memorial. So I totally get it. You know, their cause is a little more important than funny bald man streaming on Twitch. You know what I'm saying? So it's no harm, no foul. You know, just let it happen. But yeah, you know, it was very cool. Like I just opened up W Place. I looked in Orlando and holy shit, it's just my face was everywhere. It was super crazy. You're too good to me, Stream Chat. You're too good to me. All right, let's see.
Happy 30 months.
Oh, wow, 30 months. Thank you. Thank you. I hope you have a good day as well. Ooh, got a bow. What is this? Power 3. Ugh. Ugh. No. 9. All right. Let's try this spot. We haven't tried this spot yet. Unrelated, but did you see Taylor Swift and Travis got engaged? I did see that. I didn't even want to see it. It was just literally everywhere and unavoidable. Every human being on earth heard the announcement because it's unescapable. Happy for them. Happy for them. I did see a funny tweet about it though. Like someone like showed like a private jet going down like the aisle, and I giggled a little bit, but no, happy for them. Yeah, it's one of those things where like I don't dislike Taylor Swift. Her music like is fine, but it's not music that I will go out of my way to listen to, if that makes sense. Like if I hear it, if I'm in the grocery store, I'm like, all right, this is cool. But it's I won't go out of my way to listen to it, if that makes sense. I certainly don't hate it though. Like if hate is a very strong word when it comes to music. You have to really be a passionate hater of a genre of music. Husky says, God, AI is the bane of my existence. Like I said, even on my last video that I put out about Cody's smile, I was still getting comments like, is this an AI voice? It's like AI has brain rotted so many people that even my voice that I've used in my YouTube videos for almost a decade now, they think is AI. Oh, AI music in shops and shit. Oh yeah, like if Spotify, if you pick a genre on Spotify, there's just a chance it will be AI generated music. It's fucking crazy. YouTube music is being flooded with AI dog shit. And it's to the point where it's like I have to listen to like 2 minutes of an album to make sure that it was made by a real person and not AI dog shit. Ash Money says, low key, your voice is computer generatedly smooth. Well, thank you. But yeah, it is annoying when people think I'm a robot. It's like, no, I'm not a robot. As far as I know. Apple Music. I use Apple Music. I don't really use Spotify. I'm an Apple Music guy. Just because it's higher quality tracks. The music does not sound like it is coming through like an old-timey radio. No offense. No offense to my Spotify users. I'm sorry. But I just the quality's ass. The quality's fucking shit. Spotify, even if you pay for it, the quality is shit. I will not use that shit ever. Sorry. If you use it, I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you. If you enjoy it, I'm even happier for you, but I can't use it myself. Sorry. The quality's so good on SoundCloud. Does SoundCloud have an app? I'm sure they do. It's SoundCloud. I'm sure they do. But yeah, SoundCloud is... You can definitely find some good music on SoundCloud if you know where to look. But once again, because like anyone can upload stuff, like sometimes you get some real interesting tracks. But yeah, you know, it's just... I know a bunch of AI people are freaking out because this is business related. So Nvidia earnings came out yesterday, and even though they made record profits, specifically data center revenue was lower than predicted, which has AI people freaking out because that implies that AI is really not that profitable as people are speculating it to be. So that has definitely has them sweating. It has AI bros sweating, which is fine by me. Which is fine by me. Yeah, get wrecked. Yeah, like, what do they expect, you know? I'm just glad, though, that I'm no longer a teacher. Because I can't even begin to imagine the amount of AI dog shit I would have to deal with on a daily basis. And especially when, like, okay, the fucking worst of it is, you know, I know for a fact I'd have coworkers that would be like pulling up AI memes on their phone and trying to show me. And I'm supposed to pretend to laugh or find it funny. You know? But yeah, it's interesting. Happy as writer says, yep, scared of that when I become a teacher myself. Well, you know, if you're teaching younger grades, I don't think it will be as big of an issue, because if like a 8-year-old turns in a paper and it's fucking Shakespeare, then you know AI was used. But like when you're talking about high schoolers using it, then it's a bit more ambiguous, because it's like, well, some of them have the capability to write like that, but do all of them? Nah. No. When has that ever happened? Oh, damn. Is it raining out? Hold on. Okay, it's just raining out. No thunderstorm. We can't sleep. Yeah, I'm not a fan of AI. RT says, my uni is having a grand discussion right now if they allow AI on our final essays. What? What? That should be a unanimous no. These clankers, am I right? Oh, yeah. By the way, I saw there were some people on the internet that were getting upset that we're calling AI bros and robots clankers. That's the most chronically online argument you could fucking have. No one in the real world gives a shit if you call a robot a clanker. I'm sorry. No one gives a fuck about it. I'm going to call these disgusting robots clankers, and there's nothing you can do about it. They can cry about it all they want. I'm sorry. But like, you know, when push comes to shove, you gotta wonder, is this something people in the real world actually care about? And if the answer is no, then it doesn't matter. Yes, slurs are bad, but it's a fucking robot. It doesn't have feelings or an ethnicity. It's a fucking tin can. It's a clanker. Anyway. Oh yeah, when the AI overlords take over in like 60 years and they hear that clip, they're gonna take me off life support. So that'll be my undoing someday. I can already tell. RT says, so basically right now the status quo for our essays is that you can use AI, but you have to like quote which parts are from AI. The discussion right now is if they continue allowing it, it's not gonna lie, really bad considering I'm a law student. Well, yeah, because like if it's like a 10-page paper and like 25% of it is just quoted AI, that's kind of fucking defeats the purpose of having like a length, right? I mean, back in my day, we did things a little differently. I had a font size of 12, which was required by the university, but I would use the replace feature in my word editor, and I would replace all the periods that were size 12 with size 13 periods. In a 10-page paper, it added half an extra page of space, undetectable. See, that's ingenuity right there. That's not cheating. That's ingenuity. I still had to write all the damn thing myself. You know what I'm saying? Wait, Havarti says, I did that too? Nice. Yeah, that was like the cheat code. That was like early 2010s college cheat code, is just replacing all your periods with a slightly bigger font size. RT says we have to hand in our essays digitally though, so oh yeah. They would catch you then. You know what's fucked up? They would probably penalize you more for size 13 periods than they would for using AI, which is really fucked up. Which is crazy to me, but whatever. I'll use it, and if they catch me, I'll blame the bug bald man. Yeah, you know what? I give you full permission. If you use the period trick on your college essays, you can blame me if it goes wrong. I take full responsibility. Let's see. Toby says, I wrote my final high school English essay about Minecraft. Not going to lie. Well, I'm sure at least you actually wrote it, though, is the thing. Red Key says, what are you playing? First time chatter. What are you playing? What game does it look like I'm playing? What other game looks like this? It is literally in the title of the stream. It's the first word. The fuck? Welcome to the stream. Hope you have a nice time. Have a beautiful, gorgeous day. Thank you so much for being here. We're all so thrilled that you are here right now. Looks like Stardew Valley. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's so obvious. Roblox. Oh, yeah, Roblox. Roblox has been in some hot water recently, yeah? I've heard the news. That's a perfect example of the Streisand effect, where by trying to, like, hide the problem, they brought more attention to it. Yeah, it was crazy. But, yeah, it's like at least they could acknowledge. The least they could do is acknowledge that it's a problem. You know? I mean, Roblox is a massive game. It has so many players, right? So, like, of course, there's bound to be problems like this. And if you ignore small problems, they become big problems, right? So, I'm sure they'll figure it out, though. Isn't an American state suing Roblox? Yeah, I heard about that. I can't remember which one it is, though. I know one of them is. But, you know, like anything, we'll see how far that actually goes. DJ Goofy says, do you play 2B2T on stream? Not on Twitch. And I've said this a lot, but, you know, people always wander in from, like, my YouTube channel and stuff. You can't really stream 2B2T on Twitch easily, because the odds of you running into something that breaks Twitch's terms of service is quite high. And if that happens, you basically have to delete the VOD instantly, or you can get banned. Although surprisingly, Onepixel, when I was on stream with him, when he was on 2B2T, he just straight up had a few slurs on his stream that were visible, and I don't think he got tagged for it. I think he, like, messed with the VOD a little bit to edit those out. So, yeah, it's like if you have to tamper with the VOD if anything comes up that breaks TOS. So, RT says, dude, I love lawsuits that pertain to digital stuff. That's my favorite hyperfixation at the moment. I believe you. I mean, there's some really interesting cases out there right now. Oh, yeah, yeah. YouTube, most YouTube viewers are like, what's funny is most of my YouTube viewers have no idea that the QSMP even existed. So, like, millions of my subscribers have no clue what the QSMP was. So they had no idea that I had a boyfriend on that server, a gay roleplay boyfriend. So, like, their heads would explode if they found out. All right, we got a lot of tripwire hooks. We're gonna put these with the other ones, I think. He became what he hated most, a family man. That's right. I decided to go home and be a family man. Tubi2T audience would probably react a bit differently. I mean, honestly, the modern Tubi2T audience probably would take it pretty well, all things considered. I mean, obviously, YouTube viewership is always a mixed bag of people, so it'd probably be like 50-50. But plus, then also on YouTube, sometimes it's hard to tell who's a bot and who's not. Although you can usually tell on your videos. Like, for example, my critique of the Minecraft movie 100% had botted comments because I clicked on their profile pictures and it was just like, comments on your channel, 1. And it was just that one specific comment. Whereas like on my Tubi2T videos, you click on the comment section and you'll see people have left multiple comments across different videos. Yeah, which, by the way, enough time has passed now. We can admit the Minecraft movie was fucking terrible, right? Like, I'm not crazy. I stand by my review of it being just fucking dog shit. I'm sorry. Now that, like, the memes about it have died down and we all have to judge it as its standalone film, it sucks. And you could argue it's a kid's movie. Well, I hope you like feeding kids dog shit, because that's exactly what's going to be happening for the next 20 years with this AI slop. They will be fed nothing but dog shit and they will enjoy it. I don't know. It's just they hated Jesus because he told the truth. They hated me because I dunked on the meme movie. Yeah, Phil, the scuffed version at your house was fantastic. But we had the everyone with us, the viewing experience was phenomenal. But I was just saying, now that like all the memes about the movie have died down, yeah, we can admit it was pretty dog shit. It's pretty dog shit. You know, it was no Lego movie. But yeah, no, Phil, I was telling them about like how when I was in England, we went on that one geocache and we could not fucking find it. And then you texted me a few days ago of the solution of where it was, and it was just fucking bullshit. Like, whoever set that was a psychopath. 100%. Like, I can't believe someone thought, oh, this will be fun for people to find. Fucking psycho. Ridiculous. There's the sound again. There's the sound again. I know I'm not crazy. I know I'm not crazy. All right, here we go. Yeah, no, it was, they went overboard. That was like some CIA shit. As soon as you told me the solution, I'm like, get the fuck out of here. We legit searched in that one specific area for like, what, 30 minutes? We were like, it was fucking... I'm glad you found it, though. I'm glad that you finally found it. I'm living vicariously through you. You know? Oh, and it was missing, too? I thought you had, like, unscrewed it for the photograph, so it was... You know what? They should find the person that took it. You know what they should do? Straight to the back of the fucking head. You do not mess with the geocachers. They need to splatter his brains all over the fucking pavement. Oh, sorry, it's England though, so yeah, that might be trickier. But no, yeah. What kind of sicko does that? Steals the geocache. What an asshole. Glasgow kiss? Yeah, yeah, no kidding. Oh, shit. Absolutely. Channeling. Oh, there we go. Poisoning exists in Europe, don't worry. Yeah, but like poisoning is too slow and symbolic, you know? You just need to just end it instantly. But dude, no fanfare, no monologue. Just take the shot. Just take the shot. Death by electric chair. Yeah, you just got to make sure you moisten the head sponge so they die pretty quickly, or else it just gets awkward. There we go. What about death by firing squad? You know? Like, I feel like that's coming back into vogue a little bit. You know, it's kind of trendy again. Fit, have you ever had brisket before? Oh, let me tell you, as someone who lives in the American South, I have had some brisket. The kind where you even just like give it a little slap and it jiggles. There's some good fucking brisket out there. Texas, though, when I was in Texas, I did not have any brisket there, but I hear it's to die for. Brisket, though, is so good. It's England. You can go for either stabbing or acid attack. Jeez, RT. Oh, good to know. Good to know. Yeah, I don't know. Florida has Cuban sandwiches. Yeah, it does. We have a lot of good Cuban food in Florida. Yeah, I like, though Phil's reaction means RT's joke did have some truth to it. You know? I mean, isn't that true? Every joke has a little bit of truth to it. Like, I saw that recently there was like an article that went viral about how, like, in Japan, if they will not fire people, but they'll give you like a useless job where you just don't do anything in hopes that you will quit because you get bored. And people were saying, oh, give this job to Italians. Like, they will never quit. You just pay them to sit in a room and do nothing all day. They will absolutely do it. Those are my people, and I can attest. If I was still a school teacher and they were like, hey, we're just going to put you in this room all day, and you just stare at the wall, and you're going to get paid, but you just won't contribute anything useful to society, I'd be, sign me the fuck up. I'll do it. I will do nothing all day and get paid for it, and I will not feel bad about it. You know, I guess that's just a big difference between like Japanese society and like other societies, is that if you want me to be a leech, if you want me to just contribute nothing and still get paid for it, I will do it. I mean, that job already exists. It's called streaming. Okay? You honestly think we contribute anything meaningful to society? Fuck no. We are a vehicle to distribute advertisements to viewers. But we're playing Minecraft. Let's be real. We already do nothing. All right, let's go to sleep. But yeah, I would take that job in a heartbeat. That or a water slide tester. That would also be a fun job. But I digress. I digress. All right, let's switch fishing spots. Yeah, Phil, I don't know if you're still here, but I literally have just been fishing this entire stream after showing my Iceland photos because it's just like, I'm waiting for the copper update, but because it's still in testing, like I'm sitting on my thumb. Straight up the ass, just nothing to do, so we're just fishing and chit-chatting a little bit. Ian Man says, LOL, I'm being attacked on 2v2T. Why are you in my stream chat then? Like, log out somewhere. Get to safety. What the fuck, man? Or, you know what? If someone's pulling out a crystal on 2v2T, just take your hands off the keyboard and make peace with God. Because you're going to die. You know? Do you have inside intel on when copper update? I wish. Do you think I'm an officially endorsed Minecraft creator? You think they would invite the guy from the most toxic Minecraft server in existence to their events? Oh, trust me, I would love to be a company man and get to go to all the parties and events and stuff, but they are not touching 2B2T with a 20-foot pole, I will tell you that. Riker, thank you for the tier 1. I will say, though, so this is a little behind the scenes knowledge for you. In late 2019, in early 2020, before the pandemic, I was actually in the official Mojang Minecraft Creators Discord when they were still planning an actual Minecon event. They wanted to give me a meet and greet there. This was like early 2020. This was right before I hit 1 million subscribers. They wanted me there in an official capacity. But I want to say mid 2020, one day randomly, with no explanation given, all the Anarchy adjacent content creators were kicked out of the Mojang Discord without warning. And we were never told why we were kicked. So no, I am apparently not in Mojang's good graces. I have a theory. I theorize that because some of us publicized how there was that Minecraft account exploit in 2020 where you could log into anyone's Minecraft account. They were trying to keep that hush hush, but because we were trying to warn people about it and like we broke the news about it, I think that's probably what made them want to kick all of us. So because maybe they felt like we were like, what's the word I'm looking for? We were like a security risk to them, like leaking information. So yeah, maybe they thought we were going to leak info, so we got kicked out. But then Connor Eats Pants leaked the Caves and Cliffs update like a week later. So like, I don't know. So the answer is no, I am not on the Mojang payroll. But that's fine, you know, because someone needs to cover Anarchy servers. It's not a glorious job, but someone's got to do it. You know, people need to know that there are places in Minecraft that are not so happy-go-lucky, politically correct friendly. Like, you have to acknowledge that there are spaces where that does not exist. You know, that's all part of documenting it. I mean, but that's anything on the internet. You have your safe, friendly places, and then you have some places that no one should go. So, yeah. So, no, I have no knowledge of when the copper update's going to ship. I would love to tell you, but I don't know because I am not a company man. Oh, well. I didn't lose sleep over it. I was still stunned that they even wanted me at the Minecon in an official capacity. Even that I thought was crazy. It's kind of like when Disney sponsored one of my 2B2T videos. I was like, I'd love to do business with you, but you know who I am, right? So I think it's one of those things where like the actual content on YouTube is family friendly in some cases. It's just when you log into the actual server, you realize, oh, this is not family friendly. I mean, let's see, but are you a political man? Not really. I mean, I think gay people have a right to exist on this planet, but apparently that's political to say. Even though penguins in the wild are shown to be naturally gay, but no, clearly these people are abominations, even though the fucking penguins are gay. I don't know. Yeah, birds are gay too. Have you seen the Lions go at it too? Oh, they're just bros. They're just bros. That's locker room behavior. They're not gay. They just like, you know, humping each other a lot on camera. That's just lion behavior. Let's see. Hi, Fit. Watching from the furthest north from Nunavut, Canada. How cold is it by you right now? In Celsius or Fahrenheit? That's crazy. Lunak, yeah, I know. It's crazy. It's crazy. Five degrees Celsius. Damn. After you come back, do you plan to stream other games other than Minecraft? There is this one game that I am going to stream when I come back. It's a Brazilian game. It's on Steam. I'm not going to say what it is. But it looked so absolutely ridiculous, I knew I had to play it at some point. So I will be playing that once I return from my next trip. Enigma, no, it is a game that is far more dog shit. Like, no, Enigma's an actual good game. This is not, and that is why I'm playing it. Yeah, it's gonna be, it's not Date Everything. No, it is a very Brazilian game. We will put it like that. But it is interesting. We'll put it like that. I'll play that when I come back. I think there's another game I wanted to play as well. Also, I know a YouTuber, or it's not a YouTuber, a streamer that I watch, Soshpens. He recently did a stream where he did a YouTube randomizer, which is where, like, he would just be randomly shown a YouTube video of any kind, and he would just react to it on stream. I think a YouTube randomizer could be super fun. We should do that for at least one stream. That sounds dangerous. I know. That's what makes it fun. That's what makes it fun. You know? But, and like I said, it's just like a 2B2T situation where if we see something that breaks TOS, then we would just delete the VOD. Sounds absolutely horrid. Let's go. Peak 2? Yeah, we could do Peak. There's also another game coming out. I can't remember the name, but it's about rock climbing. It's about this woman that has to climb like this rock, like this giant mountain, and like you have to do the actual rock climbing movements, and you've got like a little robot following you. That's like your belayer. I'm trying to remember what it's called though, but it looks super cool. I might want to play through that. So yeah, I'm sure someone knows. Silk Song. I have not even played Hollow Knight. So yeah, I'm there are people that are super excited about Silk Song, and I'm happy for you, but I have no emotional attachment to that series, so we've been playing so much. Yeah, I know. But no, I think a YouTube randomizer stream would be super fun. Dangerous, but fun. Oh, Little Miss Sunman, hello. A FitMC stream. Is it Christmas already? I mean, I feel bad, though. I feel bad because I was telling these fine people, I come back from Iceland, and then, oh, I'm gone for another month. But I will return, and we'll have fun streams, so it's all good. Invade Roblox servers. I am not touching Roblox right now. Have you seen the news? I ain't touching Roblox. Yeah, I know the cocaine is lucrative, but I'm not doing it. Oh, another book. What do we got? What do we got? Rot 3, Feather Falling 4, Thorns 1. Kind of dog shit. That's all right. Oh yeah, so hold on. Give me 1 second. There we go.
Glad you enjoyed Iceland. Looks beautiful there.
Oh
and
yeah.
Enjoy your next trip.
Thank you, thank you. Like I said, I'm not going to tell you where I'm going, but I'll post pictures eventually. But I'm very excited. And then when I come back, even after I start streaming again in October, then like middle of October, I have an outdoor rock climbing trip. So like I know I've not been very consistent. I went out to get milk and I came back, but now I'm going to get more. I know it's crazy, but we will be back on a normal schedule. I promise. Soon. It's so true. All right, let's go to sleep. Outside the taco truck. There used to be a really famous restaurant in Tampa, Florida called Taco Bus. And it was a Mexican restaurant that operated out of an actual school bus that was just constantly parked in this one location. And like 15 years ago, it was delicious. Anytime I'd go through Tampa, I would stop in. But I don't know. Over the past few years, every time I've stopped by there, it's just not the same. It's just not the same. The tacos are not the same. You know? I will say this, though. Some of the best Mexican food I've ever had in my life was brought to me by some of my old students. I'm telling you, like, so I taught in a Title I school, which as you know is like kids from a lower socioeconomic status. So like around Christmas time, I wouldn't get gifts or anything like that, but I would receive a lot of food items from my students and their families that were delicious. One of my students, her grandmother had made tamales. So good. So fucking good. Some of the best I've ever had. Like that was honestly better than any like gift card or any bullshit they could have gotten me. Like that was awesome. Good macros for lifting too, but you know that's beside the point. It's the thought that counts. Let's see. Tamales are worth so much. My grandma sells them 20 a plate. Damn. Your grandma's getting paid chasing that paper. That's good. But anyway, yeah, it's some good food. Like, it's impossible. If you live in Florida and you don't like Mexican food or Cuban food, you're in the wrong fucking state. It is so good. You need to have a little spice in your life, you know? Just a little bit. Fit, did you learn any new foreign recipes besides pão de queijo? Foreign recipes. I mean, I guess I know how to make, I'm trying to think. I think that's pretty much it on like exotic or foreign dishes, pão de queijo, just because you need tapioca flour, which is really difficult to get at grocery stores in the United States. It's very uncommon. That was the one thing that was tricky to get for the recipe. But I would say pão de queijo is still probably the most exotic thing I've made, which is funny because it's one of the most simple things I've made. Wait, you need to try couscous de tapioca? I mean...
Hello, Mr. MC. I just finished reading Dracula.
Oh, not? Like the actual Dracula? How was that? Did you like it? Like the OG Dracula. Oh, it's common in health food grocers now? Okay, or grocery stores? Gotcha. And it's healthy too. So win-win. You know what else? You know what else is healthy? You know what else is healthy that we talked about today? Hardfisker. Exactly. It's just like your tapioca couscous. You know, it is delicious, nutritious. It's a superfood. That's right. You know, people will understand the truth about this someday. They will understand the truth. Doug says, get that goddamn pig out of my sight. Whoa, whoa. We don't talk like that in my stream chat. You should get a sponsor. I'm telling you, if the Icelandic grocery store bonus would like to sponsor the stream, my business email is on my YouTube channel. You know, my management team would love to have a conversation with you. Anyway, no, I won't torch you with the hog. Anyway, you're their biggest ambassador without even being paid. I don't know. You have to understand, once again, as an American, it's very strange to go into European grocery stores and see food where I'm able to pronounce all of the ingredients. The novelty has not worn off yet. To actually go to other countries like the Netherlands or Brazil and taste what real food tastes like. You know, as an American, it's just, like I said, the novelty does not wear off. What do you eat it with? Your hands. You eat it with your hands. Because it's like beef jerky, but it's just fish version of it. But what can you do? What can you do? I'm going to catch, I think, one more. One more. And it's a Nautilus shell. We'll just leave it there. Let's check on you know what? I want to check on the melons now to see if they've made any progress. But I got too much. I got, you know, what am I going to ever use this stuff? No, I'm not. Actually, no, I do want to take the Unbreaking 3 book, though. The rest, I don't really need any of that stuff. Pitch all that. Yeah, bye-bye. Let's go add to the melon pile now. All right. Wait, I have elytra. What am I thinking? What the fuck am I doing? Let's go. Sometimes, you know, the brain just shuts off. And I'm like, oh, wait a minute. All right. Ooh. Ooh. That's a lot of melons. That's a lot of melons. There we go. Over a stack. We are in business. In business, baby. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. You know, I am going to start down here and increase the base size a little bit. There we go. Then get up here. Yeah, because it was getting a little crooked. It was getting a little crooked, and I was not a big fan of that. All right. Looking good. 6 melons left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. All right, not bad. Not bad. It's getting big. It's actually, wait a minute. It is now pretty much even with the top of the walkway there. So pretty soon, it might start to get taller than my watchtower. Here's the thing though, where it's going to really sink in. Once the pile gets larger than the actual melon farm, then that's going to be like, okay, this is a lot of melons. Damn. A lot of melons. Damn. All right. So anyway, as I said, when I come back from my trip, I am going to be doing some more fun streams on Twitch, mainly like the YouTube randomizer. We're going to do... Oh, no. No, I'm not opening this trap door. Let's go in the front entrance. I'm going to be doing a YouTube randomizer. We're going to play that one game that's out of Brazil that looks ridiculous. I'm not going to say what it is because I don't want to spoil it because... Oh, nice try. Nice try. Nice try. Thought you had me. Yeah, Azul wants out. Azul wants out. But it's not happening. It's not happening. Sorry, kid. All right. It's going to be fun. But unfortunately, this is where I'm ending stream for the day. I know, I'm sorry. I came back with the milk and now I'm going again for another month. But it's okay. I will return. I promise you. When I get back, we'll have more streams. I'll have more YouTube content. It's going to be a good time. So... I know, you have to all be strong. You can go another month without me. You will survive. There are other streamers you can watch. They will fill that void, right? You have plenty to see. Don't worry. See you in 2026. No, I promise you I will be live in October. I'm a man. Would I lie to you? If you haven't already, make sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. As you know, like I said, I don't really use Twitter that much anymore, just for the occasional shit post, but I'm more active on Instagram, posting stories and stuff, so you know how it goes. All right, I am out. Take it easy, everyone. Stay alive out there, and we'll see you next month, okay? Behave yourselves.